Hello there, and welcome to our Tales from the Yawning Portal campaign. My name's Owen, and I'm the Dungeon Master of this chaos-filled adventure.
Hi, I'm Bree, and I'm playing Sylver, who is a Changeling rogue.
Hi, I'm Darren, and I play Lars, Oliver Stanford Smith, the Aasimar fighter.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Dysis, a fire Genasi Warlock.
G'day, I'm Archie. I'm playing Bandito Grace, a Beasthide Cleric.
This episode may contain adult language or content, which might not necessarily be appropriate for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello!
That's three.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the Lost Archives. We are here for our session 0 of our brand new campaign, Tales from the Yawning Portal, a fantastic collection of classic D&D adventures, revamped for D&D and revamped again for the new version of it. This is our homebrew updated version of Tales from the Yawning Portal so that it can be up to date with all the new rules that have been released with the 2024 rule set. There will obviously be lots more homebrew that you'll see playing around with this. We're setting this in our homebrew world of Nostea, which is present in all of our D&D campaigns. We have the lovely members of the Avatar crew, Andrew, Archie, and Bree joining us, and newcomer to the TTRPG space, specifically for the Lost Archives, not in general. He has played TTRPGs many times before. Darren, welcome, mate.
Hello. There
might be some people who recognize your voice from a little bit of Grounded, a little bit of Raft. I'm trying to think, are there other things we've done as well?
Yeah, Phasmo.
I don't think we did. We discussed this at the beginning. Okay, yeah. All right, I guess you played Phasmo as well. I was trying to think, were there any other one? I think that's the main ones. So. Raft and Grounded. We should play Grounded too sometime.
Maybe some other
Grounded
stuff.
for a long time.
Yeah. Did you play a lot of Grounded?
Every week for a while.
Months.
And Raft, was it Raft before that or after?
Raft was before that, I think. We did that for a long time.
Oh no, it was before and
Raft.
after because we did the extent they finally.
Oh, that was right. We finished and a brand new update came out, and you had to restart. We're like, all right, here we go. But yeah, it is lovely to have you back. Welcome to the TTRPG space. Now you have played a bit of D&D before, so this isn't going to be anything crazy for you. There will be not too much crazy stuff for anyone. This is a really nice paced adventure that goes through normally from level 1, but we're going to start at level 2, and I've respec'd stuff just because level 1 is not particularly fun for D&D. Personally, I like to start at level 3, but there's a couple of cool things that you can add in with some of the new monsters that are appropriate for level 2, and I thought we'll have a bit of fun with that. So you will see some new stuff coming along with that as well. But tonight is all about our session 0. We want to meet the characters, get an understanding of who they are, time, place, space, etc., and hopefully embark on their first major adventure. So the first thing that we need to do tonight is actually go through and introduce each of your characters, which we will do so now. And while we're doing that, I will get open a full-sized picture of your characters on the screen so that we can see them really clearly. Now, with these session 0s, we haven't gone into a huge amount of detail with the characters' backstories yet. We want to kind of craft that together. All I've got the players to do is pick a species, a class, and send me through character descriptions so I can do the artwork. That's it. Everything else we're going to come up with as we go through tonight's session, which is going to be all of them arriving and applying for a position with a guild, an adventuring guild. So, who should we start with tonight? Who would like to introduce their character, describe them, and give a little brief sort of overview of their? Andrew, you're crying. We haven't even started yet, mate. That's not a great start. Who would like to start tonight?
I think Andrew should start. I think he's got everything set up.
It sounds like it's all gone very well for Andrew. Archie, you're a bit of a pro now. Would you like to go first?
Oh, fuck.
You okay?
So my character, his name is Bandito Grace. He is a male Beasthide. Do I tell him what race?
Yeah. You can share as much as you like. It's on the screen as well, anyway.
I'm a cleric. And yeah, my character is just a dad with a hammer.
A dad with a warhammer. Yeah,
yep.
Pretty much. Would you? How old is Bandito in your mind when you picture him?
He's probably 35, 36.
Okay, and what would lead? But you said he was he said he was a dad with a hammer. What would lead Bandito to? I don't want to say abandon his family for a life of adventure.
Oh no. I'm actually Bandito is leaving his home to protect his family, make the world a better place for his kids to grow up in.
Okay, so on a bit of a holy mission here.
Yeah.
And as a cleric, obviously you have a god who kind of patronizes you, sort of helps to guide you and give you that kind of clarity and help lay out a path for you to follow. Have you picked a god yet, or are you leaving that up for the moment?
I thought that was a different class, so I have not picked.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can go through some gods in a little bit. That's not a problem at all. We've sort of gone for kind of a bit of a nature vibe. When I was drawing your shield, we incorporated some sort of Celtic symbology and things like that. I'm guessing you're going for a good god. You're not going to be sort of binding yourself to any of the demons from the lower hells and things like that. Awesome. Okay. So in Nostea, there's a couple of major gods I think would fit really nicely with you. Let me know if any of these sound like the sort of thing you'd be interested in. Avandra is the goddess of luck and change. She is a trickery and peace predominantly, manages those domains. Corellon, the god of magic and art. Arathis, the goddess of civilization and invention. Melora, goddess of the wilderness and sea. Maybe... I mean, if you're from like a farmstead, maybe Paelan, god of agriculture.
Yeah, I think that works, actually.
Paelan? Okay.
For something more landy.
Yeah, okay, so Paelan's symbol is a rising sun over a field of wheat, which actually kind of isn't too far off what we've got going with your shield right here. I think, Paelan, god of agriculture. I will copy his details into Roll20 so that you can then copy it and add it to your character sheet for your god.
Thank you, Dad.
Awesome sauce. Is there anything else we should touch on for your character introduction? I think that covers pretty much everything before we introduce you, so that's perfect. Alrighty. Who would like to go next? Bree.
Damn it. Okay. So I am playing Sylver, who is a changeling rogue, because I was asked to give a description and I froze and said, I don't know, make her a changeling because I don't know what I want to look like yet. So that worked out well.
Joke's on you. I'd drawn a changeling before for an earlier campaign. Yeah. You just do a little subtle bit of white flesh on the face and maybe somewhere else and you're done.
Yeah, I really like the white that came in through her hair as well. That's a really nice touch.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with her.
Yeah, and I love her coloring. Very, very different to Avatar, where I've basically just played Fire Nation all the time.
Yeah. We're going for lots of greens and blues here. Teals almost as well. Yeah. And for those of you who are big fans of Baldur's Gate 3, you will recognize the dagger she is wielding. It's the knife of the Undermountain King. I use that as reference for the dagger she's wielding. One of my favorite weapons in Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, tell us a little bit about Sylver. Obviously not too much because we're crafting her backstory and things as we go, but as a changeling, someone who shifts form and shape.
Yeah. So she would be probably, I don't know, appearing in her 20s, probably mid-ish 20s. She would have traveled pretty far and I guess probably spends a lot of her life like stealing and getting away with like assassinations and things like that. So like working for different guilds and like being a gun for hire kind of thing, because she can easily get in and out of areas and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. So given her sort of Sylvered kind of esque background, changelings have a bit of a relationship with the Feywilds and the Fey who live there. Probably your kind of main area where you'd be predominantly focused is around Oceania, which is sort of the central main Pangea-like continent on Nostea. Given your penchant for breaking into places and sounds like stealing and acquiring information, I wonder as well if perhaps you might have a relationship with the Bards College in Paelan. So the Bards College in Paelan doesn't just train bards. There's a subset of people who work for them whose entire purpose is information gathering for the purposes of spying. There's a little network of spies operating out of the Bard's College under the front of being bards and various other performers. But they do also employ rogues, rangers as well. I wonder if maybe we could link in there a little bit. That could be fun. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else with Sylver we should touch on before we start? Any favorite forms that she takes on? I've drawn her as like a human sort of general vibe, or maybe half elf, just because I figured that'd be a common default nondescript. Doesn't want to stand out too much.
She would pretty much just like try to make herself look like either a human or a half elf all the time, like whatever is predominantly in the area. And in terms of like languages and stuff, she knows sign language for when she needs to very quickly like tell someone some information, but she can't speak out loud.
Awesome.
Because of whatever situation she's in.
Yeah, okay, she's definitely going to have a relationship with the Bard's College. They're the ones who invented that sort of the language of signs on Nostea. So yeah, she could have even been.
They invented signs?
Yeah. Alrighty. Darren, shall we pull open your artwork for Lars? Now, I was going to do the version without the wings. I changed my mind. I didn't know whether or not you wanted to reveal what type of Aasimar you were, and then I remembered I'm dealing with the Avatar crew. And so there's no secrets, there's no subtlety.
Wait, what?
And so
Bree?
Factual? So I have included the version where we can see your bony skeletal wings. Darren, tell us about your character.
Lars, full name Lars Oliver Stanford Smith, is an Aasimar fighter.
His name spells loss. I'm not an idiot. I can hear that.
You should have seen how proud he was when he came up with it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's good to know. Sorry, carry on, Darren.
Yep. He's running away from the responsibilities that have been thrown upon him.
Okay, and do you want to describe him physically a little bit? So obviously a lot of people don't get the really cool visuals. There are a lot of people listening to the podcast. Quick physical description. Yeah,
so pretty average build, human-like, humanoid. But his Aasimar features are kind of like silvery freckles across the bridge of his nose, kind of like a tint to his eyes. His wings are a black but tattered, bony, skeletal, kind of like not in a usable state.
So a bit decrepit,
interesting,
and a bit sort of broken and damaged looking. Yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing the wings. I really struggled to find reference art of folded bird wings that were in a state of decay, because all the anatomical diagrams, the bones are stretched out so you can see them clearly. And so finding how they folded and got into position was actually harder than I thought it would be. I think I got there in the end, but it was a good challenge for me. It was a very good challenge for me.
Yeah, it was good. Really like it.
Alrighty. Andrew, would you like to introduce your character for us?
Yes, sorry.
You're good.
Just kicking me out of everything now, so this is really fun. My name is Dysis. I am a fire Genasi. I am a good little person. I go and spread the word of my god.
Who is your god? Citation pending.
Just like that we did to explore. To be explored.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it now or later?
That can come up later.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I know where you're going with this.
It'll come up later today, but like later. Later.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
I just a humble person, just a missionary, just on my way, just spreading the word.
And you're a fire Genasi, so that means you're from the elemental states, specifically probably from given your affluent state, you're a learned man in some regards. Obviously, your warlock powers have come with some level of education.
Warlock?
Understanding.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we are introducing classes and it's on the overlay, so I don't know what to tell you.
Warlock, yep, definitely a warlock.
So when you say God, we know what you mean now. Your patron, shall we say. Yeah, so that probably means you're from Dromethion, the capital of the elemental states. So for context, the Genasi city is down towards the south of Oshia, and I'll have a map up for everyone to have a look at a little bit later. I'll give you like a full world map so you can have a look. It's not super important for tonight, don't worry too much, but just in terms of figuring out where you come from and what your history is, there is currently a cult active in Dromethion, an elemental cult that is rising in popularity and recruiting members. The Genasi have ties to the elemental planes and the powers of the elementals. As a fire Genasi, for physical description, you have this sort of like almost slightly braided dark hair that ends in these glowing, fiery, ember-like
Everything
tips.
ends with like a glow sort of thing.
Yeah, and your skin is this sort of almost like a ashen kind of pumicey, sort of dark, cooled lava, but these glowing sigils across your head and chin.
It's all like the glowingness, like with all my clothes and stuff. It all flows and like, yeah.
Yeah, the most striking feature is your cloak, which was a bitch to draw.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're linking this. This is my fault. I suggested this because you were asking for a cloak that had these kind of appearances, and I was like,
yep.
There's actually, I can draw inspiration from one of my favorite book series, Mistborn, and we're bringing it back to Cosmere. In Mistborn, there's a cloak called a mist cloak, which has these like overlapping tassels that are designed to kind of move through the mist in the dark and look kind of otherworldly and strange. That is the inspiration for your cloak. It turns out
so good,
mate. Drawing tassels in 3D space, like, and having them still look good was such. I spent more on that than I did on Lars's wings, and I still think the wings look better after all of that. I still think the wings look better, and I'm not 100% proud of them either. So that's very funny. But yeah, I love the design that we went for with your character again, with the cloak. Yep. It's really cool, and hopefully good practice for me because I am going to have to draw Mistcloaks when we do a Mistborn series. Like, I'm going to have to. There are going to be people wearing the Mistcloaks. Like, I can't stop that. Oh boy. Anything else we need to touch on for Dysis really quickly? Any other appearance things for the stream? You're not really wearing much armor.
No, it's more fine clothing with like a bit of padded underneath.
It's almost a sort of a military-esque style undercoat underneath this cloak, because the Genasi are quite gifted in artifabrian technology and in artificing and things like that.
There's it's not on the drawing, but there is like a sickle attached to me. For now.
Like on your waist.
To lose it. Yeah, like just on my waist.
It's hidden under the cloak. It's on that left-hand side. You can't see it.
Yeah, it's on the left-hand side. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there. Awesome source. All right, let me remove that and we'll have the overlapping artwork again. So, all of your characters have come to the city of Paelan. This is the capital of Oshia, the capital of one of the largest countries and continents on the planet of Nostea, situated right in the very center of the globe by themselves when they draw the maps. The Oshian Empire once spanned much of the world, but since an event in the long-distant past known as the Ruin, the Empire has fallen and now is only remembered by the old name for this continent. Oshia is a melting pot of humans, elves, halflings, gnomes, goblins, bugbears. It is a mixture of almost every race, whereas other continents like Balmia, which is home to the dwarves, Chiari, home to the dragonborn and dragons, Oshia is this, a melting pot is the right word for it. And Paelan is its capital. Now, 6 months before the start of this campaign, there was an event that occurred. Tiamat, the evil god of chromatic dragons and evil dragons, attempted to break through from the Nine Hells, but she was stopped by a band of heroic adventurers in our campaign, Tyranny of Dragons, which you can find and watch right here as the link appears. Now, it has been 6 months since that has happened, and during that event, the city of Paelan, the capital city of the Oshian Empire, was a large section of it was partially destroyed. The city has been trying to rebuild, but in the aftermath of that destruction, it was discovered there was a vast network of old giant relics hidden beneath the city. And with the giants now having returned to Nostea once more, a number of these relics have begun to activate. One of these is located in a tavern, or underneath a tavern. An old decrepit building. The Yawning Portal has now become a hive of activity, of adventurers seeking fame, fortune. For in the center of the tavern, hidden underneath the ground and now reactivated, is a portal that leads to pocket dimensions separated from time and space, dungeons that can be explored and raided for their riches. For one reason or another, whether it is to help save up enough money to give your family a comfortable life, whether it's to pay off debts you might have incurred, whether it's for the challenge or the urging of a god, quote unquote, all of you have found yourselves traveling to the city of Paelan. You know that these dungeons are not meant to be completed alone. It is a death sentence for those who don't go in with a team. But for some reason or another, you have yet to find people either that you deem worthy enough to travel with you, or who see the value in bringing along you. Goes both ways. As you all arrive in the city of Paelan, as you attempt to make your way to the Yawning Portal, you find that the tavern is blocked. You must be part of a group to enter. The gruff half-orc standing guard out the front as you go to approach one by one makes it clear that if you want access to this tavern, you need to prove that you can take on the dangers inside, and sends you away. However, he doesn't send you away fully empty-handed. The orc mentions that he's heard of a person in the city currently recruiting for a group team to put together and sponsor a team to delve into this dangerous series of pocket dimensions and recover a specific item. And he tells you where to go. The Elfsong Tavern, not too far from the Yawning Portal. You need to seek a Dragonborn there. With that, you are sent on your way. One by one, as you make your way towards the Elfsong Tavern, a place you know well, in the very center of Paelan, a very, very opulent 3-story tavern and boarding house. As you enter into the lower floor, looking around, you see no signs of a Dragonborn. Heading up and speaking to the bartender, you're directed to a room. The bartender, a tabaxi, very sort of soft, downy, almost like sandy-coloured fur, a very lioness in appearance, directs you towards a private room towards the back.
Ah, you have been expected. You go through. There are others waiting.
And as you head on through into this private sitting booth, you see your companions, your future companions in front of you. Dysis, Bandito, Sylver, and Lars. As you sit in this room, a drink of your choice is offered to you for a very discounted price, and you have a moment to talk as the bartender offers to go and find the Dragonborn for you and bring him downstairs. The four of you have a moment to introduce yourselves. How would you introduce yourself to the group before you? You see your characters much as I've described. There is no one else in the room at this point as you are sat down at this table and each handed a very, let's say, modest flagon of ale or cup of wine, if that is your preference.
Well, I guess I'll start.
Thank you.
So we're all here for the same thing, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice little, nice group. Anyway, my name's Bandito. I'm a cleric. I'm just hoping to save some money, help my kids out. And yeah, my wife's at home looking after the young ones, so just trying to help her out as well.
Well, yeah, I'm Lars. I'm a fighter, like hitting things hard. I'm just taking a gap year, just trying to find myself.
That's not unheard of.
Mirror?
What weapon do you wield, Lars? I don't think we touched on that.
I wield a flail.
Ooh, okay. Very nice.
Flail.
strapped to your
Awesome.
waist. Actually, we're going to say strapped to your back so that I don't have to draw it. Perfect. Love it.
Everything's covered by cloaks or feathers. It's all good.
Ideal, right? As you sort of awkwardly chat, introducing yourselves, you hear a polite cough at the curtain. As it's twitched aside, you watch as a green dragonborn, long frill tucked behind scales, steps into the room.
Ah, good. You are all here because you are interested in joining my adventuring company, I believe.
Yes.
Sign me up.
I'm impressed by your fearlessness and recklessness to just join without any idea of what tasks I have set for you. You sound like the perfect group of miscreants to send into untold dangers in the hopes of acquiring an item I so desperately require.
Not too dangerous, right?
Oh, no.
Okay,
It'll be fine. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Now, when you feel like a character is lying, at any point, you may call out insight check.
Oh, I don't think I
I'm
need
not
to.
saying-
I think we all rolled in
don't.
that 20 outside of the game.
I'm not saying that you need this character is necessarily. I'm just saying that there's a chance. Bree,
Yes.
Sylver, as we've established, we've sort of slotted you into a place with a member of the Bard's College in Paelan, which means Paelan is your hometown. Where we are right now is your kind of local haunt. You would know this place well. Could you please roll for me a history, or probably more history, or I'm going to say maybe investigation check? No, survival. History or survival check, your choice.
See, investigation would have been a lot better for me.
You can take investigation. I'll allow investigation.
No, it's
Investigation's
okay.
good too.
Survival has a +1. That's good enough. That gives me 15.
15.
Not bad for the first roll.
Sylver, as you examine this dragonborn, as you hear him talking, you have a pretty good solid ear to the ground about news and gossip around Paelan. It is your job to collect information. You have heard rumors of adventurers, of mercenaries signing up at the Offsong Tavern and never being seen again.
What?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, and the Yawning Portal, people walk in, they don't always walk out.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
We know how dangerous the Yawning Portal is.
We do.
You do.
well,
I'm not
Sylver's
sure
gonna
Dysis knows.
Sylver's gonna kind of like sit back and kind of swirl the wine in her cup, and she's gonna look at you. What was your name? Sorry.
Ah, you can call me Sissus.
Sissus.
S-Y-S-S-Y-S.
That's like nearly like Dysis.
It is almost. Is that your name?
Yes.
There you go. Well, I wonder if there is such a thing as coincidence.
Or maybe it's fate. How many people have you recruited at this point?
Oh, a couple. We've been looking for people, sound mind, strong will, and unparalleled skill. And unfortunately, I don't think we've always found that three in combination. But I have a good feeling about you lot.
That's reassuring.
Your hammer
Really?
looks good. It looks solid. You've got some sort of weird spiky ball thing strapped to your back. I like that. Your knife looks pretty sexy, and you've got a sickle for chopping berries, I imagine. That sounds
Yes.
good. Well, I mean, I guess if you need to run
Gotta eat
away,
somehow.
yeah, exactly. Got to cut berries somehow.
What's the item that you're looking for, and what's the reward for bringing it back?
Yes, well, it's what I'm hoping to acquire from the various dungeons. The Yawning Portal. How familiar are you with the way the Yawning Portal works?
Not at all.
Good.
Like
Wonderful.
Dimensions, right?
It's magic. Yeah, it's magic. Magic things happen. You step through, and you find yourself in a small pocket dimension. Who created these and what they're for? Who fucking knows? Importantly, though, there are items of power hidden within them. I am looking for an amulet of resurrection. It is a gemstone, a diamond, set inside a golden amulet feathered like wing designs around it, and on the back it will have the holy symbol. I'm not exactly sure which one, depends on which god. The description I've got only had the front, but it'll have a holy symbol on the back of one of the gods. Now, the problem is, you can't just go straight in and get it. Whatever these things are, these dungeons, you're meant to progress through them. You can't just jump. And the one I need you to access is, you'll need to go in and out a few times. You'll need to conquer a number of these demi-planes before you can advance to the place I need this gemstone recovered from. So you're in for a bit of a long haul. It'll be a tough journey. But you look like very skilled adventurers. I assume you eat these kind of dangers for breakfast, maybe even brunch.
Who are you wanting to resurrect?
Oh, it's not important. It's not me. I'm a broker of items. I'm not going to be using it.
Okay, and back to the reward. What's our reward if we bring this back?
Oh, God, sorry. 100,000 gold pieces each. And...
Well,
can I insight check that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in.
Man, that's gonna be a lot.
That's a 2.
It's
I
2.
believe anything he says.
I mean, that's just the start, Sylver. I mean, people like this, you know how this goes. Like, they offer an amount up front, but I mean, you can charge hazard pay over time. Like, you can get a bit more out of this. You reckon 100,000? That's the lowest amount you're going to get out of this.
That feels like an obscene amount of money.
To bring someone back from the dead, that's pretty good.
Well, here's the thing. My employer, money is no object. Gold, silver, platinum. Simple things. But raising the dead can be tricky. This amulet goes past all restrictions. Someone who's been dead for too long, their soul has moved on. This can bring them back. It is an amulet of true resurrection.
Feel bad for the person that's being resurrected.
It's a 9th level spell.
Why? No, this is wonderful. This is, I assume.
How long
who wouldn't want to come back alive?
If they've already rotted, do they...
A brand new body is made for them. Sorry, Lars. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
For how long have you been trying to retrieve this amulet for?
Oh, 3 months.
Yeah, and how many parties have you sent in?
A few.
And they just gave up. They come back and they give up.
Some of them found that they had other commitments. Some of them found themselves unable to muster the strength to continue. Some of them just never fucking came back. Pretty sure some are dead.
Fair.
Only some are dead, huh?
Yeah, some of them. Do you know, actually, I wasn't going to share this, but I feel like I should, in the interests of a good relationship. The last group who made it to the dungeon I seek, maybe it's best if I show you.
And you watch as he waves his hands, and as he does so, the center of the table lights up as he summons a small illusion to play an event that has happened in the past. He's using silent image to do this, so there's no sound, but you watch as in front of you, a miniaturized version of the inside of a tavern suddenly springs to life, and you can see patrons talking, laughing, many adventurers all geared up, getting ready to go in, and then the room suddenly goes dark, and you watch as a crack appears in the floor, and a body rises up, impaled on spears. And you can see the body mouthing something before you watch as the spears separate and tear it into pieces. The spears drop, the crack in the floor vanishes, and pieces of the body fall and splatter onto the ground. He stops the image and goes,
Yes, the last person who made it up to the final dungeon to go and retrieve the gemstone, with a group, this person made it back, sort of, and they screamed, I don't know what they screamed, but they screamed, as you can see in the image, and were torn apart. So it's pretty dangerous.
Well, at least they come back.
Yes. I think it's good to look at the positives in this situation. That kind of can-do attitude, I think, will get you through what I'm sure will be a very easy, straightforward series of trials.
If
you
they've
put it that
tripped
way.
all the traps already, there's nothing left for us to trip.
Yeah.
You know, that is a bally good observation, young lad. I think you might be onto something. You probably won't even be in danger.
I like your thinking.
So, are we in?
When do we start?
You can start today. All I need is for you to sign these documents.
And you watch as he pulls out from a scroll case a wad of paper, easily 90, 100 sheets
I don't
high.
want to sign any waivers.
Well, that's where we will run into a little bit of a problem. I do need to have some assurances that you would not run away with this item. And this is, of course, going to give you access to some gear, some resources you might need. I will, of course, need you to show that you are capable and mighty heroes. You will need to clear the first 100 before I can offer you said resources. It's all here in the documentation. But if you don't want to read it, you just have to stamp here. You can just sign or scratch a symbol or drop of blood will do. Your choice.
Sylver is reading every damn
I'm
page.
reading
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm reading it slowly, bro.
Could I
I'm
please
signing
have... Sign it straight away. Thank you, Lars. As you immediately sign it. Yeah, please.
Wonderful. Yes, I love that. The recklessness of not even reading this many sheets of paper after I just showed you that illusionary image. You are a man who does not fear death. As the rest of you go to read the paper, I need an intelligence saving throw from all three of you, please. This is a
What?
complicated, heavy document written in very much legalese.
How do I do that?
Just click on intelligence saving throw, left-hand side, where the skills are. Up the top. That's a 19 from Dysis. Fucking hell. And an 11 from Bandito, a 12
Dysis ain't
from
that smart,
Sylver.
but he wants to read this contract.
Sylver and Bandito. While this document looks very, very complicated, it's actually far worse. None of this is legible. As you go to read through this mess of legalese, there are constant references to appendices that are not in the same places. You have to flick through. It very quickly becomes apparent that this is going to be a nightmare to untangle. But the important bit that you do find with a 12 and just an 11 is that there is no liability made to Dysis on the moment of your death, no matter how gruesome, no matter the manner, and then it lists all the different ways in which you could be killed, alphabetically. You pass by dismemberment, dissolving.
What's the
you sort
first
of
one on
move,
the list?
probably absolution. It's a very comprehensive list. It's a lot.
What's the last one on the list?
Zergle, being consumed by a Zergle. Yeah, there's a lot. It's dense. Dysis, there are little hints and tidbits here that you pick up. The first is that Dysis and this unnamed employer, Dysis is specifically referenced as a pseudonym inside the document. That's not his real name. In fact, that's not even his identity. Whoever you're talking to, Dysis, the Green Dragonborn providing these contracts, is listed as a corporate entity, not a real living entity. This is a character he's playing. It's not a real person.
Like Community when the subway were going.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah. This is not. You're not speaking. Dysis doesn't exist. It's a fictional character created and outlined in the document that this is a fictional character. What's more, there seems to be ties to some group, this thing back in Oxenfurt, some sort of guild located back in the city of Oxenfurt, which is on the western coast, major trading hub. There's a lot else in here, but on its whole,
Where
it's
was the guild,
basically
sorry?
saying Oxenfurt, a city on the western coast of Oshia. Major trading hub for most of Oshia. Arguably now the new capital city of Oshia. Yes.
Who's taking notes? Thank you. I'm also writing stuff down, but I just need to make sure that someone else is also getting this shit because
The other thing you pick up as well, Dysis, not only is this person not taking any legal responsibility for anything that happens to you, all items that you acquire during the course of your adventures, if any of them are of interest to this company, they can choose to take them from you, and it's theirs legally. Everything that you take out of this place technically is property of the company. You can keep whatever they don't want. It's in the document.
Okay, cool. So I just have a few questions about this paperwork.
Yes, I imagined you would, nerd.
Oh, fuck, I was just going to be light about this, but okay. So this page here, and this page here, and this page here. Can we just go over these real quick about like the items that we find? And then this page here, and this page here, and this page here. What do these mean? As I'm pointing out his name.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about those. It's just for legal reasons I have to disclose that, this...
That you what?
That I am sponsoring you to explore this portal.
That you're sponsoring us, as in like you personally, or like as in you the company?
Me the company. My personal opinions do not factor into this.
Okay, awesome. But about these items, can we get this revoked somehow?
What about the items?
They take all items they find valuable.
Yes, that falls under the legal provision of Mindsies, I believe.
Yeah, it's also on this page over here, which has a lot of scribble about nothing.
Oh, that's essentially the legal equivalent of us calling dibs, if you were wondering.
Fuck.
Can we get
Look,
those?
I'm open to discussing them. I will need to. Going to have to convince me here. Why should I remove these?
You can take them, but we want fair pay for them.
Fair pay. Okay. Who decides the fair pay? Do I?
I think it should be a group. A group. I mean, you said your employer has enough money that they don't need to worry about anything.
It's a fair call. I did say that.
Market value of those items?
Market value. We'll get an independent, someone from the Merchants Guild to assess. Seems fair. Independent, third party.
Hang on a second. Wait.
Given that there is 5 of us entering into this contract, we could find out the fair market value of each item and then split the total value 5 ways as to the items that each person wants. And can I roll
we count as the
persuasion
fifth
on that?
entity. Yes,
Yeah.
I am amenable to that as well. I think if we get a member of the Ocean Trading Company in to do an assessment on all items, only the ones that we deem appropriate that the company might want, and we can have a negotiation and determine the market value. And if it's an item that the company needs, we can compensate you fairly. 5-way split sounds very fair. I am willing to compensate that. Could you please make me a persuasion check, Sylver? You have advantage.
Absolutely.
That's genuinely, you have advantage.
Advantage?
Yes, because Dysis is helping you, and it's also a pretty fair
Dirty 20.
persuasion. Dirty 20. Yeah. Look, do you know what? Not only is that fair, I already have a contract with that written up. Which as he removes those pages, takes out separate pages and adds them in and goes, it's another version. It's a question that comes up every so often.
Lars,
anytime you want to read the contract?
What happened with mine?
Oh, you signed. Sorry, friend.
Also,
no. I'm not an unreasonable man.
4 ways.
Also, are we going to be dealing with you all the time, or is there someone else that will be coming up under the same name?
No, me. You will always deal with Sissus.
But you, Sissus.
No, just Sissus. You, Sissus, is my brother.
Nice. No, Dragonborn Sissus, or is there like going to be another? Yep. Is there no other Sissus is going to coming in under the name of Sissus?
As far as I'm aware, there's only one Sissus employed at the company.
Okay, cool.
Isn't the company called Sissus?
No, that's a guild. He works for a guild.
The legal documents you
company.
found, Dysis, indicate that Sissus is the name of the this is a persona.
Yeah, but it's like
He's saying he's the only one employed at the company, but the company is Sissus. So, what is your name?
Sissus.
How do you spell it? Just
S-Y-S-S-Y-S. No, it's all wise. It's all wise. It's all S-Y-S-Y-S-S-Y-S. Because it's more draconic.
That is such an annoying name for you to give the very first NPC.
Eat shit.
What does it stand for? Well, that's something we'll find out later, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I like the way you said that.
Yes. Well, I think we should all head on over to the Yawning Portal. Now, in your contracts, you will have read that you have use of a room. There's a series of rooms on the upstairs level. While you are here in the city, you shall need not apply for food, for drink, we will cover those expenses, and you have room and board, obviously for the night as well, for each night that you stay inside the tavern, the Yawning Portal. Obviously, if you can show you are strong-willed, if you can bring back items of value, we can find ways to upgrade your rooms. At the moment, they are austere, shall we say. But it's a bed and a roof, which is better than some people.
That is very true.
Yes. Now,
Yes.
is there anything else? Is there anything else that you need from me before I take you over?
What can you give us now?
Oh,
He reaches into his pack and pulls out a single health potion and passes it over to you.
here you go.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yep. All right.
That's the one for one of us, or one
That's
each?
just one. That's your.
Just one.
You'll notice on page 57, clause 13, subsection A31, provision of a healing potion at the start of your first journey.
Yeah, no, because we get more stuff later on. This is the checking to say that we can go and do stuff. So this is like our starting.
If that's
allowance.
it, everyone's contract, does that mean everyone get one?
No, that's a group contract. It's a one healing potion for the party. Don't drink it too quickly. Make sure you savor every drop, is what I would say.
Delicious.
You just drink it now.
Your recklessness knows no bounds. I shall award you an empty vial as your starting potion. I think that's everything. Oh! If you should get in danger and require assistance. Now, there are other people who may be in the pocket dimension with you. We don't know how it works. Sometimes you'll be just yourself, sometimes other people might be there as well. To be safe, to make sure if you get into trouble, we can come and find you, or your bodies. There is a flare that I'm going to give you. It's a magical flare. It is alchemical solution in the top, burns very bright and very hot. If you get into trouble, or you have items of value we need to recover from your corpses, make sure you pull the tab at the bottom and point it upwards. The arrow pointing up, not at other people, not down. Yes, Bandito.
If we're dead, how do we pull the flare?
Ideally, pull it before you die. In the moments before would be ideal.
Can I see the flare?
Yes.
He passes over to you a very plain-looking
right. I didn't
brown
notice the
cardboard
yellow, mate.
tube. Hands it to you, Lars. You may add emergency flare to your inventory.
So you work it like this, and then it starts fiddling with it.
Yep, you point it up and pull down on the tab. Not now, you idiot.
Oh.
Does this look like an emergency?
I just wanted to test if it works.
It works. Trust me.
Insight check.
Yeah, okay, go on. Why not?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
19. He doesn't know. He's not sure. He part of him wants to believe that it does. Yeah. But he's not sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck.
Yes, I think good luck is in order. Good luck for all of you. I'll be fine. I'm safe. I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere near that fucking place. Any of those dungeons. Goodness me, no. I choose life. All right. Now that you've signed your documents, let's take you on over to the Yawning Portal Tavern.
And with that,
You know how to sell it.
he begins turning and striding out of the room. As you are led through the city streets back towards the Yawning Portal, the half-orc at the door, this time, grants you entrance. And as you step inside the warm tavern, you can see a number of adventurers milling around, various groups, some of which are like kitted out in absolutely gorgeous looking gear. You watch as a halfling strides past, holding in her hands some sort of strange silvery quarterstaff. As she twists the two sections together, you watch as it extends outwards, coils of light burning across its surface as they etch runes. Her companion, a rather sallow-looking Yuan tea man, goes, "Wow, that is most impressive." As she then clicks the pieces back together, the stuff shrinks down again. "Oh, it's nothing. I picked this up on the level 3. I've killed about 14 people with it. It's quite dangerous, actually." "Yes, it does look rather scary," as she shows him. The tavern itself is quite opulent, gorgeous looking. And behind the bar, at the far end of the tavern, Sister strides forwards, leading you behind him. He strides over towards a rather portly looking halfling behind the counter. He has long brown hair slicked back into a little ponytail, beautiful mutton chops, beautiful mutton chop moustache.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And you can see that he looks to be in about maybe 50s or 60s. And as you stride up towards him, you see he's wearing a very nice buttoned up shirt, little waistcoat with a pocket watch stashed in the top. And he's currently cleaning out a tankard. And as Sisus walks over, he goes,
Here we are. Hello. I've got another group to take down. Darren?
As he nods, you watch as the halfling looks up. He goes, "You got another group then, do you? Right up, let's have a look at them."
Hi.
"Hello there. I'm Darren, proprietor of the Yawning Portal. Your first time here?"
Yes.
Yep.
"You look like very fresh meat for Sisus to be dragging you lot in here. Have you been doing this adventuring stuff for long?"
No.
All right, well then.
It's not my typical go-to, no.
Right, well, whatever gods you pray to, I would offer them a quick...
The best one, yes. Yeah.
Offer them a quick word
so
now.
You also pray to the same one as me.
Any suggestions of gods?
Yes.
Look, at this point, I'd be praying to them all in the hope that one of them hears and does something to save you. Just make sure you write your names down in the ledger. We like to keep a record of those who've... Just write your name down in the ledger. Probably for the best.
All right.
As he pushes over a heavy book towards you, opening it up on the page and handing you a quill and an ink pot.
So many pages are full. Why are these ones crossed out?
Oh, don't worry too much about that. Those people are enjoying an extended stay inside one of the demi-planes.
Oh, lovely.
All day.
Yes, I hear that some of them might be rather fantastic. They're so good people never come back.
We'll have to look out for them.
Yep. Let me know if you find one. All right, sisters, you know the rules. Out you go.
Bring them back with us if we find them, or
yeah, whatever you can find of them. Yeah, look at anything I can pass on to friends and family. Yeah, yep.
All right.
You know the rules, sisters. Adventurers only. You brought them in. I've seen them. You're paying for room and board.
Oh, yes, of course.
Put your money on the table now, then. You can walk on out of here. Off you go.
Oh, right. Well, good luck. If you, well, when you make it back, come and see me. I'll be popping in each day to check and see how you're all doing. Good luck.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yes, that's the spirit.
And with that, you watch as Sisus turns and strides out of the tavern. As soon as he's gone, you watch a number of the adventurers turning and watching him go, all begin starting to talk to each other in hushed tones. Darren rubs his temples as he looks at you guys. Please tell me you didn't sign any contracts with him.
Oh, straight away.
Not the first one.
I read over them.
Okay. Look, here's the thing. I don't mind taking that cunt's money, but it's starting to weigh on my conscience how many people we're just sort of sending in here. At some point, you gotta ask yourself, are we just pushing people into a meat grinder?
I think the answer is yes.
Look, are you sure you want to do this? You can back out now. I'll let you out the back
money's
door.
good.
I'll just say you never came back. The money's good. He does pay. I got to give him credit. The scaly bastard does pay. Pays quite well.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Not sure about pennies, but if you're in for a copper, I guess you're in for a gold. Well then.
Electrum?
Yeah, you could be in for Electrum as well. Look, I like your gumption. Have a drink, take a moment. If you want to chat to any of the people here, you might get some advice. Otherwise, if you're ready to head on through, I'll take you to the portal.
Can I?
To first?
Can I listen in to like some of the hushed conversations that are happening?
Yeah, for sure. Can you make me a perception or an insight check? Perception to kind of hear specifically, insight to read the body language, get a vibe of what's going on.
21.
Jesus.
Perception.
21. Sylver, a number of the people are discussing the latest lot of damsel flies to disappear into the portal. The little like lemmings running off a cliff is one of the phrases you overhear. A particularly lithe looking half-elf woman, probably half wood elf, judging by the sort of coppery tones to the skin. She looks to be in her 50s, auburn hair with a few greying streaks, but that means in elven age she could be in her sort of 150. Half-elf, again, yeah, maybe 150, maybe 160, hard to say for sure. But yeah, I mean, she's whispering that to her companion. A rather eclectic-looking gnome, a man in his probably 60s or 70s if he was a human, with bright pink hair standing straight up, walking around on a set of articulated robotic stilt-like leg extensions. And he has similar arm extensions strapped to his back.
That's cool.
She sort of whispers to him, like lemmings to the cliff. Sisyphus brings more meat in. You watch the goes,
Yes! I wonder what'll happen to this lot. Do you reckon I'll make it as far as the one that was torn apart?
oh, no, I hope they don't.
Can I grab like a couple of beers?
Yes.
Or like ales or whatever, and then just go up to a random table and just sit them down and like sit there and be like, so what should we expect for our first adventure?
So just to paint the scene, I'll bring you across to a little map of the tavern if you like. Would that be nice? Would you like a little map of the tavern?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please, Daddy.
Ooh.
Oh, we're not starting that again, are we? I thought we were done with that.
It never ended.
Good. Wonderful. Let me bring us across. Let me bring us across to the webcam. So you can only see parts of the tavern right now. The reason being that you guys haven't explored fully yet. Yeah, that's what you can see in front of you.
Why can't
I will move you guys up
anything? Why is
towards
it all
the bar.
black?
What was that? Sorry?
Oh no, I've zoomed out all the way.
Oh, then you're just dumb.
There's a lot more to the tavern, but I haven't unlocked it yet. You can only see the bits that you're... Oh, Andrew, your camera hasn't come across yet. That's okay. Let me fix that. Oh, is that because it's in the... No, sorry. It's you're on the thing. It's just because you're underneath the Tales from the Yawning Portal picture in the far left-hand side. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. It's my fault.
That happens.
Yeah. And the other thing I'm going to also do is, annoyingly, I have to set it so that it is doing the scroll to zoom and allow me to... There we go. So if you go to the settings, you can put on advanced keyboard shortcuts. It lets you use the middle mouse button to drag around the screen, which is super helpful.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So the table that you're looking at, there's a number of tables set up around the tavern. Which group would you be going for? Are we looking for kind of like the friendliest group? What's the kind of vibe you're looking for?
I can't see anything still. It's all black.
Oh, is that...
Zoom all the way out. So
it is.
Hang on. Does that help? That should
Maybe
have
you're
snapped
too
you.
far out.
Should have snapped you to the point. Wait, is it because this might be my fault? No, you've got vision. It's your fault. It's not me.
Do I just reload page?
Just reload the page. That's fine. Don't worry too much. In that case, then, someone's opening doors. You can't go back there. Hey, no, you can't go back there. No. That's for staff only. Sorry, mate. I can't let you back there. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
all right.
I've done something. I don't know what I've done, but that's how we live now. Cool. So I'm just gonna go up to like.
Oh wait, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's not your fault. Here you go.
I know it is.
It's not his fault. Here you go. There you go. You should be able to see now.
Oh my god, I can see.
It's because when I set up all the tokens, you guys hadn't jumped on the Roll20 yet, and so you didn't have usernames, so I couldn't add you to your token.
I can see.
You can see.
Andrew.
Boons. So what kind of what kind of table are you looking for? Friendly, kitted
Friendly,
out?
like look like they have like a couple of drinks in them, like not too well kitted, but not like fresh like us.
Yeah, okay. The table who looks like they have the freshest faces. You can see over on a table just down towards the south. Now the tokens here are just representative of the people here. They're not necessarily like the actual people that you see. But as you head on over towards that table towards the south, Dysis, you can see a group of 3 people. Looks like a very, very well practiced party in terms of their dynamics, but their kit is fairly basic. Studded leather armor and a very battered chest plate. You can see it is a dwarf, a water Genasi, so someone from your hometown, Dysis, most likely, and a very heavily tattooed Goliath, probably from Frost Giant origin. You can see that the beard and hair is bleached white, the skin has this kind of icy sheen, and they all seem to be sitting around talking, sharing a few drinks, a bit of a rowdy conversation. As you just walk on over, slam down the mugs and pass them over and sit next to them, you watch as the Goliath turns towards you and goes,
Who is this tiny man? Is this friend of yours?
As he turns towards the water Genasi. You watch as she looks and goes, just because I'm a water Genasi doesn't mean I know every other Genasi. That's racist. Oh, hey, Dysis. She recognizes you. You recognize her as well. This is Lyria. You remember Lyria. She is also a magic user. She is a storm sorcerer. You and her studied together for a time back in Dromethion. When you were sort of figuring out your powers and how they worked, it was thought you might be a sorcerer, so you spent some time studying with her and the other sorcerers. It was then discovered that your powers are not sorcerer-based, and you were politely asked.
I'm not that cool.
Yeah. But Lyria, she's only a year or 2 younger than you, a gifted prodigy in storm sorcery. And the last time you saw her was probably about a year or 2 ago at graduation, when she had graduated from the Dromethion Academy with full honors.
See, I told you. You know, it's a friend of yours, yes? Dysis.
Yes, Dysis. I'm Dysis. Weird seeing you here. Didn't expect to see you. How you going? How's life after graduation?
Yeah, look, fuck. Stuff doesn't pay well, does it?
No, nothing does.
I'm still paying off debt to Dromethion. I'm going to be paying it off for years.
Yeah, I think that's how they get you.
Yeah, I did an advanced course as well. I shouldn't have done that. I don't even need it.
You realize you didn't need it, and it's just all stacking up, and it's
Yeah, so we're doing the raids. We're going down into the dungeons and trying to get enough cash. I mean, all of us here are hoping to get some stuff. Car. She points towards the Goliath in front of you.
Is Gar.
Yes, I just introduced you. And then as she points towards the dwarf next to her, you watch the dwarf goes,
You can call me Ixk. In your tongue is Ikak. Nope, that's not right either. Still dwarvish. You can call me. What is human name?
You watch as Lyria looks and goes why are you asking me? I'm a Genasi.
Daryl. You can call me Daryl. Yes.
Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl will do.
Look, we're all here. We need the cash. To be perfectly honest, that's why we're all here.
Looking after each other. Everything's going well, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, look.
Alive.
Yes, we are. Look, we've had a few run-ins. There's some monsters down there, shit that we've not seen nor heard of before. But as long as you've got a pretty solid mix of martial magic, and you'll be fine.
Well,
you need a healer. Have you got a healer?
Right?
You need a healer. You've got a healer, right?
Yeah, we've got a healer. Look at me. I'm here.
She watches over and sees Bandito waving. She goes, "Is that your healer? Is he good?"
Who knows?
He's not very armored. He's not very armored, is he? What happens if he goes down?
We'll look after it. It's fine.
I got armor.
Not good armor though.
We've got ways.
Okay. Yeah. Now, look, it's all different, but you'll be fine.
We're going on our first adventure. anything we should really be prepared for?
Well, it depends. It's always a bit random each time you jump in. I mean, we don't know a huge amount about what's going on with Dysis. Apparently, he's bad news. A whole bunch of people who he sent into these things have died.
We saw that.
But the first one's pretty straightforward. Most people come back from that. It's the second one. There's an item he will give you to open a specific portal, and from then on. Although wait, is that the third one? It doesn't matter. But the first one, most people come back from.
When he gives you an item to open something, that's bad news.
Well, that's normal. That's when most people have died.
Okay, cool.
Not come back.
We'll keep an eye out for that then. Thank you for the heads up.
But yeah, the first one. Look, whatever this thing is, this magic, it's like it's trying to test you. You know? Do you remember our Earth Genasi instructor on the third day of the academy training, when we were sort of in the induction, made us run around the outside of the quad?
Much past that, but yes, yeah.
It feels like that, like we're being assessed and tested. That's what it kind of feels like.
Okay, interesting. So it's just testing our waters, testing what we're capable of.
Yeah, but it really ramps up quickly. First one's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay.
As long as you got a healer.
Yep.
You'll be good.
We have to trust him, I guess.
Yeah. How's your magic going?
It's gotten better as I just produce flames with my hands.
That's just we can all do that. Genasi can all fire Genasi can do that.
Yeah. Well, you can't.
I'm not a fire Genasi.
Exactly. No. I'll do Sorcerer Burst.
What? You can't just point at a sorcerer and burst her. That's not okay.
I'll cast Sorcerer Burst just on a little candle, just not as a high intense, just a little thing. I have it through Eldritch Invocations.
Amazing.
Just randomly gonna cast that.
I have it because I took the Grimoire.
He really loves his Grimoire, doesn't he?
Yes.
What is this spell?
spells.
Sorcerer's Burst. Okay, let's have a quick.
It's just a little.
It's a little cantrip. I know this one. Yeah,
it's a little cantrip.
Yeah.
It's just like a.
This is one of the new ones. It's like the new version of what was the
Chromatic
counterspell? You wish.
It's Chaos Bolt, yeah, where you can pick damage.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt. So it also reminds me of a little bit like Chaos Bolt. Yeah,
Green Flame Blade, is that the one that bounces off people?
Yeah, Green Flame Blade. Green Flame. I can never say that one right. I always get that one wrong, no matter how much I try. The one that I was thinking of was I can't remember the name of it. I'm having a complete mental blank. It'll come to me later. Sorcerer's Burst. Here you go. Yeah. Make a ranged spell attack. You take 1d8 of acid, cold, fire. It's actually better. It's actually a better version of Chaos Bolt because you get to pick.
Yes, it's Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic Orb. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. We got there.
Oh, Darren.
Yeah.
He said that 20 minutes ago.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We got distracted by someone saying counterspell.
Counterspell?
Yeah.
Counterspell, did they?
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Did someone say
Darren.
counterspell?
Yes.
As a joke.
Oh.
Yeah. As you. And what do you choose? Fire, acid, lightning?
I'll choose frost just to put out the candle.
Oh, that's a neat little trick. Nice. It's like a little,
every now and
like
then.
a little firebolt, but a frosty one.
Yes. It can change depending on what I need, but that's useful in tight situations.
So your magic's still a bit chaotic, not always under your control? She says loud enough for Sylver, Lars, and Bandito to hear.
No. I can control it as I light the candle again with fire.
Oh, well, wonderful. I hope that sticks around.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so too.
Well, when you get back,
we'll
have a drink to celebrate. That sounds wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your information. Lovely meeting you two as well.
It's good to meet new friend. Hopefully you don't die and I have wasted introduction.
I would never put that on you.
I like this one, Lyria. He is good. He is funny. You are funny, tiny man.
As he slaps you on the back really hard.
Oh, Okay. Anyway, I think our group is going to head off soon, so I'm just going to head back to them.
So as Dysis heads over to talk to these people, Bandito, Sylver, and Lars, what would the three of you be doing? As Dysis heads over and goes and meets a new friend.
I wanted to go and sit next to the fire. And prop up my feet, and I'm just gonna. I have a note from my wife in my pocket. I'm gonna read and just chill out with before we go on a big adventure.
Are there any what's what I'm looking for? Any reservations that you're feeling at the moment, Bandito? I mean, you told your wife that you would be back very shortly. That you.
I never said shortly. I said I'll be back. I'm gonna go figure out what's going on with everything.
With everything. It's pretty...
Well, I'm just like.
With everything. That's you've really given yourself a bit of a blank check here.
You know what? You're not wrong. There's some things going on at home. I went to check out. But yeah, so I'm here dealing with this now and then.
Okay. It doesn't sound like your home life is as great as you made it out to be initially.
No, it's pretty good. It's good.
Okay.
Not bad things with the wife.
Okay.
Just like in our town, in our community.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
As you head on over to the fire and read through the letter, it fills you with a sense of, I guess, like comfort once again, and maybe a renewed vigor. You can do this. You need to do this for them. You have to make it back for them. Darren, Lars.
Yes.
What would you be doing?
I think I'll. Are there seats at the bar?
Yes, there are seats at the bar with
probably,
Darren.
Yeah, with a couple of drinks. Just
Darren, sorry.
By the bar.
With Darren.
Darren?
Darren.
Yeah, and I just asked, is there anything we should probably know as newbies?
Well,
any tips?
I mean, I can tell you what I know about the portal. When the city was destroyed and partially damaged by the Tiamat's return, the Tempest Guild defeated her, but a whole bunch of old giant tech was found underneath the city, and underneath this very tavern was this ancient sort of construct that had a doorway in it. Now, I don't really know a huge amount about magic, but kind of played around with it a little bit. I do know a little bit about tinkering, and I managed to get this thing working again. And to my surprise, stepping through it took me to some new place. Now, I thought I was going to be trapped there, but I was lucky. I managed to get myself out of there. I'm not too bad with a sword, and I know a little bit of stuff, a few tricks to get me out of trouble. I managed to make it back, but more importantly, I found a whole bunch of stuff in there, like good looting shit. So I sold it, did up the tavern, and realized what's better than going through a series of very dangerous places? Selling the experience for other people to go through some dangerous experiences. So the tavern's had a real resurgence, and people step through, and whole thing.
Yeah, right. So it's like an escape room.
I've not heard of an escape room. Is that one of those things where you get locked in a place and you have to kind of make your way out of it by solving puzzles and stuff? The kids are really into those nowadays, aren't they?
Put you in a room and you have to escape it. Yeah.
In my day, we just got kidnapped. You didn't have to pay. They just. I mean, you did die if you couldn't get out, or you were ransomed, so you paid a lot more. But it's nice that they're coming up with new ways, new games to play. The kids these days, escape rooms. Yeah. I guess it's a little bit like an escape room. It's not too. Look, that's not a bad analogy. Kind of like that, yeah.
Well, it should be fun.
Yeah. Look, one thing I will say, you will find people in there. Like the first one I went through, the one I found out by accident and traveled through, there were people in there. Like, these places, at first I thought it was some sort of like illusion. Pocket dimension's my best guess, and that's what I say in all the marketing material. But to be perfectly honest, I don't really know what these places are or how they work. If you find anything that seems out of place or interesting, anything... When I show you the portal, you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Anything that looks constructed, like giant tech, can you grab it and bring it? I might be able to find something out for you, even get a better control over it.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, but it takes you places. It's some sort of teleportation. I think it's to demi-planes, but I don't know for sure. Not 100%.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Perfect. Apart from that, just watch yourselves and watch your friends. Companions, that's the difference between life or death in there.
Right. Yeah.
Who you've got watching your back and whose back you're watching.
Yeah. As I just look around.
Yeah. Bandito's over by the fire, waving at you. You watch as a stray ember, as he's distracted, a stray ember lifts up from the fire, lands in the center of the page of his wife's letter, burns the letter away. And no. Well, good luck to you.
Well, thank you. Cheers.
No problem at all. Yeah, I don't need luck. I'm managing one of the most profitable businesses in Austere at the moment. You would be amazed what people will pay for the opportunity to go and die. For the promise of maybe finding something cool.
I guess that's why we're here.
Exactly. See? Works on everybody. It's that sense of danger and mystery. People can't turn away. You'll be fine. Now, are you lot ready? Sylver, what would you have been doing during this period, apart from overhearing before? Was there anything else you'd do?
I probably would have... Don't tempt me.
Are there any bombs you could place in people's mouths?
Different character. Come on. I was thinking about pickpocketing, but I feel like I don't want to start a fight with a tavern full of adventurers.
Yeah, far more competent ones as well.
In the campaign.
The first time your character has used a bit of brain before they did something, it's nice.
Oh. I feel like that is hypocrisy at its finest, Archie.
I'm just saying.
That is pot calling the kettle.
I don't remember Sylver at all. She was the voice of reason for a whole campaign.
She's the reason I didn't die.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Oh, sorry, you weren't there for that one. You had to be brought in as a petition. Oh. Anyway.
It wasn't even a successful petition. I just pitied him.
Anyway, so dude with the bright pink hair.
Yeah,
that
the
was
gnome wearing his
with...
exosuit.
Who was the gnome talking with? Sorry.
Half elf, half wood elf.
That's right, with the bit of
auburn
silver
hair, bit of silver.
Chat's giving me ideas. I would like
Dysis.
to.
He hasn't got shit. He's got fuck all. He's as broke as you are. You like put your hands in his pocket, pull out a handful of moths, which take flight as you open your hand. You're like, yeah. I'm pretty sure by pickpocketing Dysis, your net worth would go down.
I think so. I think I'd accidentally like give him a coin because I'd feel bad for him or something.
Yeah.
I would like to, like, when they're basically like talking about like Lemmy Cliffs, this brings more meat in. I kind of just want to lean in a little bit so that they know that I'm obviously there and be like, hey, how many groups have you seen this bring in? Out of curiosity.
There's an awkward pause. Obviously, they didn't intend for you to overhear that comment. And you watch as both of them go a little bit pale for a second. There's a moment of awkward silence. And you watch as the gnome goes,
well, I think it's about 32 now, isn't it? 32 people?
32 people or 32 groups?
32 people.
Okay.
Yes, 32 people.
Okay, that made me panic for a second.
33? There was a group of 5. So about 9 or 10 groups have come through. Well, close to 8, I
average
think.
size of a group.
3 or 4. There was a growing group of 5. They made it the furthest, actually. That was the one.
Okay.
You remember, don't you, Rosalie? He was the one who, when the tavern split open and spears hoisted his body up and tore him apart. Yes.
Oh, yeah, we were shown an image of that before we signed up, actually.
Sissus showed you that. What? And you're still here.
There wasn't any noise or anything with it. Do you
It was gruesome. I will never forget those screams. Every night, as I lay my head down upon the pillow, that man's
glad that he didn't show us that then.
That man's haunting voice comes to me. I'll carry it until the day I die.
Did he say anything when he died, or was it just screaming?
He screamed, "Beware the grinning face. It sticks with you." And there was laughter.
Oh, yes, there was. Piercing
Pierced?
laughter.
No. Coming from the crack.
Don't mind me furiously typing.
That's okay.
I have it recorded if you want to hear.
Okay, yeah, I do want to hear it, actually.
Okay. You watch as he reaches down into his little exosuit, pulls out a strange-looking tube-like device, a series of wax rings overlocked, and as he clicks it into place, you see it's almost like an old like gramophone, and the wax seal records noise. He then seals it and then allows it to spin and play back audio. There's a few cracks and pops as the gramophone clicks into place and then lands on the first groove, and you hear the tail end of a blood-curdling scream, followed by a series of what can only be described as the most menacing laughter you've ever heard in your life. And it sounds like this. Is what you hear. Echoing.
That's, terrifying. Thank you.
No problem. Good luck sleeping.
Well, I more wanted to hear the voice so that if I hear that echoing anywhere,
you can write your last will and testament.
Away.
Oh, run's good too. Yeah.
I'm glad you have such faith in us. Thank you for that.
No offense.
Have you guys...
It's just that there've been a lot of people he's brought in. I'm not sure what he's doing, what he's playing at. He really needs to organize a group of, again, no offense, maybe more experienced adventurers.
None taken. You've seen the people I walked in with.
She nods.
So that group, which portal did they make it up to? How many times did they go in?
Ooh, 6, I think. 7? 6.
6. That's pretty good. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
And what's the average for groups brought in by Dysis?
There's a very awkward pause as they look at each other. Neither of them answer.
Well, some have made it through the first. Yes, I know one made it to the second, third.
Well, you've just told me that one made it to the 6th, so I would hope...
apart from them.
You watch as Rosalie places a hand on his shoulder and goes, No, it's more than that. Most people make it through the first. When he says the first dungeon, he doesn't mean your first raids. Dysis has something, an artifact that allows you to access these repeating rooms, these repeating places, demi-planes. There's one in particular he's trying to get access to, and you have to unlock them. The artifact changes and unlocks like a key each time. He doesn't give it on the first one. He'll give it to you when you pass this first one. The rest of us, we're not doing these ones. Not all of us. Some of us find keys in these dungeons and we use them, but they are very dangerous. We try to make sure we are fully prepared for them.
Have you ever gone into one?
I have, yes. Bacchus here has not. It was scary. It was dark. A forest stretching as far as the eye could see, and we were being hunted by ghosts. Not all of us made it back.
I'm sorry to hear.
Me too. Thank you.
Okay, well, I really appreciate the information, and I should probably go see where my counterparts are up to, but I hope to see you again. Fingers crossed.
You'll definitely see us. You'll come back from this one. It's the others that we will be fingers crossed for.
Gotcha. Well, I would love to have a drink with you after this first one, and then see you every time after the next one so I can prove that we've made it through.
I'll buy you around each time.
I'm going to hold you to that, Bacchus. And sorry, what was your name? And I gestured to the...
Rosalie.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to go see where my winged friend has been going. I'm just going to go wander back over to Lars.
It's at this point, all of you gather back together. You watch as Darren nods as you will reconvene and goes, Right, well, no time like the present. Are you ready for your first step through the portal?
Yep, might as well.
That's the spirit. Alrighty. Let me take you to the room. With that, I'll bring us back to the map just so you can see the full experience. I went to a bit of effort animating this. I'm not sure why I did, but I did. For a room that we're only going to see like once every fucking like 20 sessions. I don't know why I did this, but I did. As you head on over, Darren leads you over towards the far western room. And I will open up the door for you. I've moved you over. I'll open up the door for you as you step on inside. Oh, that's not right. You should be able to see through that.
Yes, we should.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I'll bring us across to the map. As Darren leads you over to the portal room, you can see that it is a small room off the main tavern. In the center of the room is a large metal archway inscribed with a series of giant runes. And the surface of the gap in between, in the center of the archway, the air is warped. Lightning occasionally crackles across the archway, the runes lighting up as the air fractures, and you see the scenery on the other side shift and change. First, a blinding blizzard up far, somewhere far colder. Then, an enormous cavern, lava pouring from the ceiling. Then suddenly, a forest, pristine, gorgeous, green leaves, sun shining down. Then an undersea landscape. An enormous shark turns towards the portal, opens its mouth, and the scenery shifts again, changing every second as a million worlds fly by. Right, well, it's your first time going through, so as you step through, there'll be a little bit of a sting on the back of your neck. The way this kind of works, right, is the giant tech remembers you as you go through. There'll be a little rune on the back of your neck the first time you go through. It stings for a moment. It's the way the portal kind of remembers, I guess, who to show this first trial to. And like every time you go through and complete harder and harder challenges, it's like it remembers and uses that to record information. I'm not sure 100% how it works, but here's mine.
Like a barcode.
Like a barcode, yeah. I'm not sure what a barcode is, but yeah, like that.
Neither am I. Yeah,
as he pulls down his shirt and shows you on the back of his neck, faint, almost invisible, a series of tiny silvery lines on his skin, forming what looks like a curled and abstract runestone. It glows once you step through.
It's not a barcode.
I'm very sure it's not a barcode. As you step through, and here's something else. Here's something else
that has code written on it.
Yeah, just say yes. Here's something else you should know. So when you're inside one of these places, it is real. It feels real, but you'll know whenever you're in a dungeon because that runestone will glow on the back of your neck. If sometimes there are some that mess with your mind, always remember, you're not back here. You're not here unless that runestone is not glowing. If it's glowing, you're still inside the portal. Still inside the demiplane, okay? Does that make sense? Any more questions?
Glowing means Matrix.
You haven't made it out. Exactly.
Inception. We're still dreaming.
Yes.
You're not dreaming. No, you're not. Trust me, you're not dreaming. I had an Oniromancer look at this. A dream wizard, it's not dreaming. This is real. This is someplace else. You're transported. You're not dreaming. I promise you that.
So this is
something else.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to be honest. My explanation of demiplanes kind of pulled it out of my arse. But let's be frank. Unless you can come up with a better explanation, that's what we're going with.
What the fuck is that?
Parallel universes.
Yeah, exactly. No. You're actually onto something. That's kind of what these demiplanes are.
So this is Sword Art Online.
No, it's Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Your words are strange. Are you sure you're not mentally damaged in some way?
It's this weird play. You might not have heard of it. It's fine.
Oh, a mumming. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. All right. Good luck, you lot. I'll be here when you get back. Time passes a bit weirdly in there. It'll feel like you're there for days, sometimes longer. Might only be a few hours here. Sometimes it feels like you're in there for a few hours. It can be a day or two here. If there's any messages you need to pass to loved ones and things like that, well, it's too late for that now. Good luck. Closes the door. Walks away, leaving you inside the room alone with the portal. Awesome sauce. Sounds like you guys are ready to... You jump in? Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. As all of you, without any apprehension, except for Sylver, who I imagine there is a little bit of apprehension. As the boys throw themselves into this, what could easily be an orb of disintegration, you don't know. You have no idea what this is. None of you have made an Arcana check. As the boys throw themselves into it with reckless abandon, all three boys, you feel an immediate burning sensation on the back of your neck for a few seconds as each of you are branded with this rune on the back of your neck. In its first form, because this is your first dungeon, it only takes, it's 3 lines with a circle through the middle, forming this kind of like star-like symbol. Sylver, you're the next one through. You feel it again, that burning on the back of your neck. Just so that you know for your information, even when you change your form with a changeling, that rune will always be there. It always shows up when you're inside one of these rooms. But outside of it, you can hide it. It's not a problem. Just so you know. Just so you know.
What does it look like when they walk through? Because I hesitate for a second. What does it look like when they actually walk into them?
They disappear instantly. Their forms shift and then vanish. And the landscape continues to change behind. It's literally 1 second they're there, and then as they cross the threshold, they're gone.
Interesting. Yeah, okay, I follow in.
As you step through, all of you, there is a sensation of motion and movement. For a moment, everything seems to go dark and then bright and then dark again as your eyes struggle to adjust to the sudden change in the signal they're being sent. There is a feeling of falling for a moment, this rushing sensation. And then suddenly you feel ground underneath your feet as you blink against this sudden onslaught. There's a rushing noise in your ear, you smell ozone, and then as your vision begins to clear, I'll bring you across to what you see. You are currently standing on the top of an enormous stone spire rising up into the air. All around you, mountains emerge, rising above a cloud layer. Behind you, the portal shifts and shimmers for a moment, hovering in place before slowly shrinking to a single point in the air. If one of you steps a bit closer, the portal grows again and then shrinks as you step away. It stays open. You can always go back through.
Cool. Yeah, it's always an exit.
It's always there. On the back of your necks, those symbols glow with this bright white light. Shining for a moment and then dying down to this soft sort of pulsating glow. Let me describe to you what you see as you step across the top of the at the top of the citadel. Standing on the top of this massive spire, the air seems almost thinner for a second. As you breathe in, the breath catches in your lungs for a moment. There is a series of stone steps that seem to lead down towards the edge of what looks like a series of mountain passes. And as you make your way down the stone steps, you can see below you what looks like a village nestled in a valley. The village is pretty small, maybe 6-7 buildings in the main section, a series of smaller farms down the edge of the valley. Again, maybe 200-300 people here. It looks much, much smaller than what you'd expect. But the pathway leads down towards the village. Seems to be the only real place of note that you can see. At any point, you can make a perception check or investigation if you want to learn a little bit more about the area around you. If you want to learn a little bit more about the area around you, it's not as bad as what I've been doing in our Baldur's Gate 3 streams. I could have gone right into your ears, which I have done frequently during the Baldur's Gate 3
my
streams.
perception check relays how much I can actually see.
Oh, in that case, are you kidding me? All right, fine. Fine, you little bitch. This is because you didn't join with your webcam sooner. This is your fault. Because you didn't join Roll20 in time. There you go. Bree, I'm guessing you're the same?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
There you go.
I was just not going to say anything.
That's why the only reason I rolled a perception check to be like, hey, can I see now?
Son of a bitch. You're the worst.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the valley seems to be the only real place that you can really see from where you are.
I guess we head down.
Shall we go?
Yeah, start walking down.
Perfect. As you make your way down the stone steps, these have been clearly carved and are looked after. You're not quite sure why, though. I mean, maybe this place is used as a lookout or some sort of observation point. But apart from that, it's hard to kind of know what the purpose of this particular structure is. There seems to be a small campfire at the very top. But again, it's an odd setup, this location here. It's hard to kind of know what the purpose of this is. Bandito, I'll get you to stop right there. That's perfect. Thank you, friend. As Bandito leads the charge, the rest of you kind of following on a little bit slower behind. Bandito, as you get to that point, you hear a strange sort of scuffling noise and then bursting from a hidden alcove inside the rock face at this point on the pathway down. 3 enormous rats emerge from the tunnels and launch at your throat. They are going to get a surprise round on this as they all launch out and attack you. Before we start, could I have everyone please click on their token and then click on your initiative in D&D Beyond?
Maybe.
I know that you can do this. This is very possible.
Doing it well though, that's another thing.
I just need. Don't have to do it well. Okay, that's okay. I can do it from here. That's not a problem.
Did mine not come through?
Yep. No. Lars, did you click on your token first?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll add a turn for you. What was your initiative? 21. Holy shit. And Bandito, what was your initiative? 8.
High. I think it was like 100 or something.
100? That's impressive. Damn, son. Let me show you. Here we go. Here's an image of all the giant rats. This is a cool image. It's like a man being assaulted by all of them. It's like hundreds of rats coming through.
I love them.
For the rats. There we go. Fantastic. Alrighty. The rats get a surprise round, and then we will go in the initiative order as it stands. Let me bring us across to a map so the lovely viewers can enjoy the view here of the party taking on giant rats. Yes, we are playing classic D&D. The first episode, you kill some rats. The final episode, you take out fucking gods. That is how D&D works. I'm not going to muck up the formula. It's perfect. Bandito, as the rats all leap out and make attacks against you, I need to know. Oh wait, let's put some battle music on. What are we feeling for this battle music?
Come on.
What are we feeling? I think let's do imminent danger. Seems a bit intense.
Danger.
Let's go something a bit more chill.
Wait, they got a 21? Holy shit.
Yeah, the rats. No, yeah, they did actually. Actually, yeah. Sorry, what's your dexterity, Lars?
+2.
+2. The rats are actually technically first, so not only do they get a surprise round against Bandito. Do you know what? I'm not a dickhead. This is their surprise round.
No, do it.
Do it? Okay. Let's just.
The dice deem this necessary.
Do it.
Okay. The rats are all going to try and bite you, Bandito, as they leap out from the dark and try and attack you. They have advantage on this because of their pack tactics, because rats have pack tactics in this.
Wait, why?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Does the first attack 10 does not hit you. The second attack from the rat, sorry?
No, it does not.
Doesn't. 23 does hit you though, I suspect.
Just.
And 25 also hits you, I suspect, as well.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The rats are going to deal 7 piercing damage and 4 piercing damage, so a total of 11 piercing damage as the rats leap out from the darkness and strike you. As they emerge.
Cool.
Yep. That is the beginning of the rats' turn. That's their surprise round. It's now initiative. One of the rats is going to launch itself past you. This technically would be an attack of opportunity, Bandito, if you wish to take it. It's up to you.
No, it's okay.
Okay. The rat will rush past and go and attack Lars. And emerging from the darkness up where our good friend Dysis is, another rat emerges from a hole at the top and attacks Dysis.
Fuck off.
Those two aren't going to get pack tactics. That's only going to be 2 of them that get pack tactics. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So the attack against Dysis does a 25 hit you, Dysis?
Yes, it does.
Okay. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage. Lars, a 7 doesn't hit you, I'm guessing.
No.
Bandito, does a 16 hit you?
My armor class is 16.
So yes, that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage And Bandito, a 14 doesn't hit you then.
No.
Alrighty, that is the rats go. It is your turn next, team. So, starting us off, Lars, you are the first to go in the initiative round.
Yeah, I'll wield my flail and take a swing at the rat in front of me.
Very nice.
Oh no.
That is a 10 to hit, and you can click on Roll20 and it will roll the damage for you. 10 does not hit the giant rat as you go to swing and slam down. You watch as the rat nimbly ducks out of the way, scurrying out of danger, forcing you to smash your flail into the side of the mountain, rocks kind of sprinkling Bandito's hair.
Yeah, but I miss, and then that's all I'll do.
Bonus actions?
No, not really. No.
Cool. Sylver, it's your turn next.
I'm guessing I can get past Lars and the rat to be on the other side of the rat.
Yeah, so you guys can move through each other's spaces, no problem. Moving past the giant rat, though, on the stairs, well, moving past it is going to require a dexterity check. I'm going to need an athletics or acrobatics check to get past it. You kind of like push past on the narrow staircase. Probably more probably more acrobatics. Yeah, you're fine. You just walk right past it.
I'm proficient in that. I'm really glad you said acrobatics.
Yeah. Well, because athletics is to push past. Acrobatics is kind of vault over.
Athletics is a -1, so...
you're good. This does give you flanking. So while you're flanking, you get a +2 to hit.
Oh, I like that.
So rather than giving advantage and cover and things like that, we do it as pluses and minuses to armor class. So if you're on the other side of someone, you get a +2 to hit. If they've got cover, it's a +2 AC. So it's harder to hit. It's just easier to manage.
Got it. Okay.
Yes,
well,
chat. These
gonna
rats are out for blood.
attack it with my short sword.
Yeah.
Does this want to roll for me or no?
That's a good question.
Sorry. My D&D and Beyond has been really weird lately.
If you jump into features and traits... Oh, no, that's worked. 18 to hit.
Yeah, I had to right-click it and click it, though, rather than just clicking it, which is just
that's
annoying. But it's fine.
18 definitely hits.
Yeah, 18. And then...
I believe in you. 7?
And then
that's exactly lethal.
Attack damage.
Also sneak attack. We'll take the sneak attack as well. 7 is exactly lethal. They have 7 hit points, so this is immediately killed.
1 extra.
Hey.
1 sneak attack damage.
How do you skewer the rat? No euphemism intended.
So I'm behind it, right?
You are. You like vault over the top of it, and then quick kebab.
As I vault over the top of it, can I kind of just like whip my short sword out and kind of like slice down the back of its spine?
Oh yeah, 100%. With this awful squealing noise, you sever the main spinal column of the rat, cutting through ligaments, tendons, and its fucking vertebrae as you slice the rat open. You watch as the rat kind of slumps, twitching for a few seconds and falling dead in front of Lars.
First kill of the campaign.
First kill of the campaign.
First blood.
First blood.
Wait, should we do that properly?
First blood.
Nice.
Better?
I love it. And then I also have 2-weapon fighting. So I can attack with my dagger as well, or do you do it as both weapons have to be against the same creature?
No. I'll attack with your offhand. So using your bonus action to the offhand attack. It doesn't have to be against the same creature. That's fine.
Cool. I want to go down next to Bandito and attack this one.
So just remember, with this one, you don't add the proficiency bonus. It's just the dexterity for an offhand attack.
Yep.
So your proficiency at this point is only +1, so it's just going to be 1 less to hit.
My proficiency says +2.
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it would only be 1. There you go. Just take off 2 then from whatever the attack is.
I rolled terribly.
6. So that's 5.
I rolled
3.
a
4.
1.
That's a natural 1. The one thing I don't like about this is it doesn't show a natural 1 very easily. I have to hover over it to see it.
Well, yeah.
So that's a critical failure?
That's a critical failure. As you rush down next to Bandito, you kind of slip a little bit on the stairs, Sylver. And as you slip and fall over, you have to use the remaining of like the last sort of remnants of your movement speed to stop yourself falling prone. Like you fall prone, but then you can just stand back up again using the rest of your movement speed. It's not as bad as it could be.
Easy.
Anything else on your turn, Sylver?
Nah, that's me done. I'm just glad that I didn't end up accidentally stabbing Bandito.
Yeah, Bandito.
Would have killed me.
You've been in there for 3 seconds. What happened? As you drag through Bandito's corpse and jug it back through the portal. Bandito.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself, please.
Yep. You place a hand on your chest. What do you say? What does Cure Wounds look like for you? Do you call out to your god? Do you?
Yeah. What do I say? Is that what you said?
What do you say? What do you do? How does the spell look for you? Do you like reach into the air and pull forth healing magic from the sunlight? Do you summon necrotic spirits to knit together your wounds? What does it look like?
I probably pray to Paelan.
Yep.
And I'll just say, shine on me, I've still got work to do.
There is no answer from Paelan, but as the sun shines upon you, you feel that drive and focus. You watch as some of your wounds begin to magically heal.
How do I do this? That is cast on...
Just cast on self. Just cast.
VTT?
Yep, that'll do. And then you should also have to click on the numbers. So there'll be, I think it's 2d8?
Oh, yeah, 2d8 plus 2. Baby.
Let's see, this will be, I'm sure this will be good health. There you go.
8. Heal.
That's not bad. A little bit less than average, but that's okay. You still have a bonus action, Bandito. Do you have anything you can do as a bonus action?
Hope it's not. I mean, yeah, but I don't really want to do it right now.
Okay. In that case then, Dysis. It's your go next.
Good.
Welcome to the cult of Dysis.
We're really doing D&D properly. This is like you're struggling against rats. This was very familiar to like early game D&D. It feels like we're back, baby. Yeah. Haven't played early game D&D in years.
You fell into my trap card. Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay. At the one right in front of you?
Oh, 100%. It's at disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah, because it's it's squeaking right in your face.
Right in front of you.
Yeah. Now I can already tell, I can feel it coming. Andrew's not going to be playing a cool Hexblade Warlock, is he? He's going to be playing some like fucking...
Did that come through?
Not
God
yet,
damn
sorry.
it, why did it not come through?
It's not even level 1. These guys are level 2. Level 2. Level 2.
Why did...
Well, it's on D&D Beyond, but not in...
Yeah, just call it out on D&D Beyond. Just make sure you go to features and traits of Beyond 20. Have you got the extension Beyond 20 installed?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Got Roll20 open and D&D Beyond open in the same
because I
place.
clicked on roll with advantage on the actual thing and it popped up somehow.
Yeah, it could be that. Just make sure you go to features and traits as well. That synchronizes it with Roll20 somehow.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then. 16 with disadvantage.
16 does still hit.
From like one of the tendrils from like the cape, little red orb comes into my hand and I just shoot it forward into his face.
There you go. That's come through now. 7 force damage. That is exactly lethal. Amazing. Again, we've got an exactly lethal kill. As you just like... So how do you describe it? The cape kind of billows around you, fire burning across its surface.
Then like a little fire orb comes like from one of the tendrils of the cape and it just shoots forward.
Amazing. The tendrils, the cape sort of moving almost like a living creature, these tendrils of fire burning across its surface as it summons this mote of flame that Dysis uses to vaporize the rat. There's the awful screech, the smell of burning flesh and hair, and the rat goes still. Dysis breathes it in. For podcast listeners, Dysis enjoys the gentle aroma of eau de flambe rat. Anything else on your turn, Dysis?
I think I'll just start making my way down the stairs a little bit.
Yeah.
Just maybe get to like over here.
Good move.
And just end my turn.
Okay. We've got 2 rats left. They're going to make an attack against Bandito and an attack against Sylver. Bandito, does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
That's going to be 4 points of damage. Sylver, does a... Fucking hell, I'm rolling well tonight. Does a 23 hit you? I'm guessing it probably does.
No, fuck you, doesn't.
It does. 7 points of
Absolutely
damage. 7 points of piercing damage, please, my friend. And that is the rats go. They do have advantage on these, remember. That's why they're rolling so well, because of pack tactics with the rats.
Yeah.
Lars, it is you up next.
Is there space to get past Bandito and around the other side of the rat?
Yes, but you'll have to make an athletics or acrobatics check to push past the rat.
Yeah, I'll attempt that.
Great. Don't get a natural 1, or you're falling off the side of the mountain.
Natural one it is.
The problem is when I say stuff like that as a DM, I then have to enforce it. 24.
20.
I'm going to say, Lars, in this moment, as you leap into the air, your cloak billows out behind you for a moment, and just for a second, these spectral wings emerge from your back as you just jump off that top section and glide down behind the rat.
Amazing. Then I'll take my flail and give a big old swing.
It's funny, I've got the word flail as an attack is so associated with Magikarp for me for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
11 to hit. It's just not enough. I'm so sorry. Oh no, it's +2 because they're flanking. That hits.
Oh, sick.
Total of 13. That hits.
Oh, then you can click on the damage after.
7. Yeah, then you just click there and it rolls the damage for you. 7 points. That is exactly lethal again. What the fuck is happening here? That's 3 out of 3. You've rolled the exact damage to kill these things.
Good job, guys.
We're just that efficient.
Everyone's doing really well.
No damage wasted.
Not a single hit point wasted. Lars, how do you kill the rat?
I'll take my flail and I'll swing it around a couple of times and then uppercut. Or swing upwards.
Amazing.
The rat.
And are you attacking the one in front of Sylver or the one in front of Bandito?
The one Bandito.
Bandito. Okay, awesome. As your flail connects, there is the sickening sound of bones crunching underneath well-crafted metal spiky balls, and the rat is smushed, crushed underneath the heavy attack of your flail. Any bonus action, Lars?
No.
Cool. Sylver.
No.
Sylver, it's your go next. This doesn't sound right to say out loud, but would you like to polish off this rat?
Make it nice and squeaky clean.
Doesn't sound right, does it?
Try.
Doesn't sound good, does it? Doesn't sound right. Something about that doesn't sound okay.
He has a name. It's Darren.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's a bit harsh, mate.
This is his first time here. Be nice.
Yeah, we've got to give him the whole experience.
I'm knowing him, though.
12 is the
to
armor
hit.
class. That is the armor class.
Get a 7.
Come on, get a 7. Get a 7. I want to see 7 damage. If you get 7 damage, I'm awarding all of you inspiration. Again, it's just this time it's just too much damage, Sylver. How do you overkill this rat? Way too much. No restraint here at all.
It's like 1 hit point too much. It's not way
Yeah, but it's too much. You still said too much. It's too much.
That's a kitten. That's a kitten's worth of hit points.
It is. That's a baby's worth of hit points. Yeah. How do you kill this rat, Bree?
As it's like, I'm guessing it's like kind of got its mouth open because it's just like been biting at us.
Sure.
I just want to like stab
Yep.
into its mouth up through its the top of its head.
Oh yeah, classic, easy. There's this awful crunching noise as your dagger bursts through the top of its skull. The rat squeals for a moment, fighting against it, your fist preventing it closing its mouth fully as little tiny teeth try to bite in, but the signals from the brain are no longer getting where they need to go, and the rat falls limp around your hand as you remove your dagger from inside its mouth.
It's weirdly poetic, killing something through its mouth. I don't know what it is about that I really like.
Weirdly poetic. Is it just because you want to put a bomb in its mouth but you haven't found a bomb yet? You could have used the flare. The flare was available.
I don't have the flare.
Not yet, anyway.
I'll steal it later.
I steal it later. As the rats fall dead, there's a moment of eerie quiet at the top of this spire. As you gather together. Yep.
Good job, guys.
So I'm on 1. I think Sylver's on 2. Dysis, you're on 1.
Yep.
Wait, are you serious? Are you actually on like 1s and 2 hit point?
No.
No,
kills.
Kill
Oh, I thought for a second you were like 1 or 2 points. I was like, well, that doesn't bode well for next session.
God, no. I think if we were level 1, yes, that would be what we're looking at.
That's why we skipped level 1. Oh, Bandito would have just flat out died.
I was on 3 health.
Yeah, I'm on 14 at the moment, but that's fine.
That's nearly my max.
Wait, why do you not have good constitution?
I do. My constitution's +3.
Then your hit points, I don't think your hit points could be right. We might have to have a look at that.
Oh, no, mine aren't right either, just so you know.
Mine's 19.
Okay, that's better. That makes more sense.
Okay. When you said nearly max, I was like, what, is your max like 15 or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, 15, 16.
That's what mine
like,
is, but my constitution is like
1?
+1.
Yeah.
19. That's nearly 14.
Stressing
yeah,
it out.
mine +2, but
That's
I
like
have...
No,
50% away, mate. What are you talking about? Well, 30%.
It's 5. It's 5 away.
That's 30% away. 14 to 19.
That's a quarter of your health point.
It's it's a third. Yeah, it's not good. It is. You're fine. You're okay. You've survived. As you sort of gather together at the top of the mountain, looking down at the village below. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the only kind of destination that you can see at the moment from where you are. This watchtower, maybe abandoned long ago. I mean. Do you want to have a look around? There's a tiny hole in the wall where the rats have emerged from. Looks like there's a little nest in there.
Look.
Yeah. Do you want to roll an investigation or perception check for me, Dysis?
Does someone else want to have a look?
10. As you reach into the hollow, Dysis.
I'm not a rat. Comes in.
Oh, God!
You feel something furry and you pull out a tiny baby rat. As you look at it with its little eyes closed. No. As you reach into the hole and begin to move around and feel inside, your hand grasps something smooth, but solid. And as you pull it out,
Like butter?
Is butter smooth but solid? I guess kind of.
Yeah.
I would say smooth and squishy personally, but this feels more like
yeah.
in your mind as you grasp it, it feels cylindrical in nature. Maybe a spear, maybe a sword or a dagger. And as you pull it out, you pull out a human thigh bone with bits of flesh still clinging to it.
This was not what I was expecting.
I mean,
There's-
Darren did ask us to bring back any pieces of people that we find, so...
Do we just run it back up?
As I accidentally just throw it off the cliff.
Should I shoot the flare?
No, don't shoot the flare.
Oh, okay.
We don't need help right now, we're fine.
Oh.
I don't think you should have the flare, actually.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Lars, your subconscious would like you to know that the flare looks a lot like a cigar. Probably would be nice to smoke.
Ooh.
You know what the tab in your mouth though? The tab should be on the outside.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah.
you can pull it.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably how you light it. Your subconscious would like you to know that. It backs.
Okay, yeah.
We don't talk very much, Lars, but you should put the flare in your mouth and pull the tab. you should do that, Lars.
It's like a forbidden, party noisemaker.
Yeah.
It's got the tab.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. What'd you find, Dysis? Anything else in there? Just the thigh
no.
bone.
Just that thigh bone that's now fallen down the... yeah. You can feel
Okay,
free to have a
well-
look.
That person's loved ones are really going to thank us for that.
I don't think they've got to thank us anyway.
Okay. I'll also do an investigation. I also got a 10. Do I find another thigh bone?
You find the lower jaw. A few
nice.
teeth still in place as you pull it out.
Oh, keep it.
I'm going to tuck that in my bag to take with us because I think dental records will help us find the owner. At least then they'll have some remains to bury.
You
Yeah.
guys go to the dentist?
Yeah. The Genasi do have. There's a like technology has come a long way in the elemental states. You probably have been to the dentist once or twice, Dysis. Yeah.
My mouth's just that
Nah,
hot it
he's
burns-
chicken.
He's chicken.
My mouth is just that hot it burns all the germs. It's fine.
Actually, that would be a thing. That would work. 70 degrees would kill
Yeah.
anything that can infect a person. Yeah, that would be enough.
Yep.
I'm going to assume at this point moment of sort of rest, you begin to make your way down the ravine towards the little village nestled in the valley below. The walk is actually quite pleasant from this point onwards. The track is no longer kind of this bare-boned, exposed to the elements. It actually takes a pathway through a narrow grove of trees, following a small stream fed by the mountain above. And as you slowly begin to make your way down towards the village, the map's not going to help you too much for this point onwards, I'm sorry to say. You just move onto the compass and then vanish off the map. It leads down to a grove of trees that slowly turns into small nestled farmland. A road picks up not too far away from this track, and as you begin to make your way towards the village, you can see a wooden palisade wall set up, and there are people here. Humans, a few half-elves, a couple of dwarves roaming around. People living in this space. They seem friendly as you pass by a group of farmers working the fields, a man and his two boys. Bandito, there's a sudden feeling of familiarity here. This man with his very matted beard calling out to his two sons as they gather up a series of carrots, unearthing them from the ground, adding them to a very large wheelbarrow that they push along behind them. Feels like home for a moment. You can see his two boys, maybe 6, maybe 8. It's very strange.
Very close to home.
Yeah, feels very familiar. And the man gives you a wave as you guys pass. For strangers in this strange community, no one seems too bothered by your presence. And as you approach the palisade wall into the town beyond, you can see the guards, 2 humans, 1 male, 1 female, roughly in their 20s. Don't even really say too much, just give you a nod as you go to pass through the front gate into the town, passing by the walls. Above the Morning! Yeah, very polite, happy to say hello. Above the town, above the palisade wall, you can see a wooden sign hanging that proclaims this as the village of Oakhurst. Oakhurst. And as you step on inside, you can see there are a number of buildings that kind of stand out to you as you walk in. A very, very large town hall looking building. 2-story, but the second story is this sort of much smaller building on top of it. Looks like maybe some sort of accommodation on top of this very large hall. There's a store that you can see, a general store. It is partly open. There's a series of canopies that sort of emerge from the side of the store. The store itself looks like it unpacks into the street and takes up a bit of a market stall inside and outside. You can see down towards your right what looks like some sort of shrine nestled in amongst a little river. There's also what looks like a guard's tower set up in the very center of the palisade wall, right, just sort of a little bit back from the village hall. You can hear the sound of hammering on metal. Probably there's a blacksmith not too far from here as well. And just next to where you are looks like a large tavern. You can see that it is a little bit smaller than the Yawning Portal that you've just come from, but the tavern itself looks to be a fairly merry place. You can hear the sound of people calling out from inside. And it seems to be called the Old Boar Inn, but the letter D has eroded away from the sign. The paint is stripped off, so it's called the Old Boar Inn. And the symbol on the sign swinging from the top is literally a cartoonish pig's head with a big white beard emerging from inside the sign and kind of pushing down into 3D space.
Cool.
Hello, Mims. Thank you for the raid, Mims. Lovely to have you back again. How you guys doing? We are starting the first episode of our Tales from the Yawning Portal campaign, and we're going to be starting a brand new Cosmere TTRPG campaign on Monday very, very soon, which I'm very excited for. You and I should have a talk about that. If you're a fan of the Stormlight Archive, Mims, let me know. We should have a talk if you are, if you're a big fan of Brandon's work. But yeah, otherwise all good. Hope you guys are doing well. We should catch up. It's been a while. I pass over to you guys. What do you guys do?
Shall we go in? I guess.
To the inn?
I think town hall's a good way to go, right? Oh, okay.
In the inn?
But town hall, we need to figure out what we're here for, right?
Yes. Don't you want to talk to people? Everyone here seems so lovely and friendly.
It's kind of weird, right?
We should split up.
We should split the party.
Split the party.
I'll go to the town hall with you.
Yeah,
You
thank
almost
you.
died to rats. Are you really splitting the party in a town you don't know?
We're in a really
One of
nice
us
sounding
almost
village.
died to rats.
Can I
Yeah.
I want to do either like an insight or a perception check or some variety of those to kind of gauge the town and if it's an illusion of any kind or like if everything is as good as it sounds.
Yeah, because I mean, you were told heading into this that you were going to face untold danger. When you stepped across the portal, you would be in a place that is terrifying. This seems, I mean, apart from the rats, this seems kind of idyllic. Yeah, perception, investigation. I'd even say insight falls under this as well. You're trying to suss out the vibe of the people here.
That
is
insight.
16? 15. 15's not bad. 15's not bad. Sylver, as you look around the town, this really isn't giving any indication of any significant difference to what you would find in Nostea. The people are focused on their lives. No one is paying you any extra special attention. It seems like what you see is what this place is. A gentle, idyllic mountain town nestled amongst these verdant valleys in some remote mountain range. There's really not much else here that seems to be too concerning. But what you do overhear from a older man and woman, looks like they're moving through the town, pushing a small cart in front of them with a number of items in it. This is just a very small hand cart, much more like a shopping trolley than anything else, like a wooden shopping trolley essentially is the way to kind of picture this, a very small hand cart. Inside there's a number of bundles of what looks like clothing and cloth wrapped up, as well as some packages wrapped in brown paper, some sort of waxed waterproof paper with very thick twine binding it together. And he overhears the old man turns to his wife and goes, "You know, I'm concerned about the lower valley again. Some unsavory folks looking for the citadel again. You haven't seen anyone strange around town, have you?" You watch as the woman sort of laughs and goes, "You're always so worried about this. The citadel's a myth. It's nothing to find. They come and go. Yes, but I don't like the type of people that attracts treasure hunters and bandits. No. They don't come anywhere near the village. We've got the wall, we've got the guards. There's nothing to be concerned about, my dear. Good morning," as they pass by you, Sylver.
Sorry, so they just had a whole ass conversation about how they don't see anyone unusual, anything like that, and then they walk past people they've never seen before, and they're like, "Good morning."
Yeah, they don't seem suspicious of you at all, Sylver. It's really weird.
Okay.
Do you bring this up?
Hi, sorry, I'm new to town. I was hoping to, find somewhere to stay.
You watch as the old man and the woman look at each other for a moment, look back, and sort of squint a little bit as if confused for a moment. "No, I'm sure I've seen you round before." "Yes,
Is anyone else with me over here?
Are you a good here, Sylver?
There is now.
Yes.
Well, we were the two of us were going to the town hall to begin with.
Yeah, we were like walking together.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
yeah.
Dysis, you're there.
No, I'm good. Sorry, I must have gotten confused for a moment.
No, it's okay. No worries at all. Have a great day.
You too. See you around.
That was weird, right?
How do we look to each other?
Normal, like you just look like how you saw each other. I mean,
Just
you've only known each other for a number of hours.
Yeah.
but,
Like, I don't know.
Like, he is very clearly a fire genasi.
Yeah, his hair's on fire.
Yeah.
His hair is embers. It is burning embers, and they don't seem not even a second glance. So yeah, it's weird.
Oh.
I don't think we should drink the water here. Just putting that out there.
I think there's something wrong here. Everyone's too nice, from what we've been told.
They thought
Don't
I was
eat
a
the lotus.
local. They thought I was a local. They thought they've seen me before.
Oh, what? But that's impossible.
Yeah. Now you know why I'm confused.
Shall we head to the town hall to see what's happening there? If there's anyone in charge, maybe?
They also mentioned something about a citadel. I think we should do some nosing around for that, maybe in the inn afterwards.
Did they say where?
In the lower valley?
Interesting.
You came from a spire at the top watchtower. You've headed down to this valley. There's more valleys lower down.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's, I think, our priority after we figure out what's happening. Not figure out what's happening, just framework
Figure out what
to do here.
Yeah. This feels really weird for a first trial type thing, though.
It's like they're kind to us, but like I don't trust that, right? We literally saw someone get skewered.
Yeah, but that guy was up to like his 6th portal or something like that. Like that's a bit of ways from us, but
so maybe like
this is supposed to be testing us in some way. There's going to be something more happening here.
How good of a people we are.
And that is where we're going to wrap up for tonight's session with that mystery.
You would.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for joining us, everybody. It is wonderful for all of you to come and join us. Thank you again. Thank you, Mims, for coming and doing a raid. I hope you guys are having an awesome time with your Metanoia Blues campaign. I am almost up to date, so I will be checking in and make sure that I can catch up as soon as possible. For those of you watching on YouTube and listening to the podcast, thank you so much, particularly YouTube, if you could make sure that you squash the rat of the like button with your like flail. If you could blast the rat of the comment section with your Eldritch Blast. And if you could disembowel the spine of the rat with your subscribe button dagger, that would be so helpful for all of us. This isn't a stretch. This is how it goes from now on. I do this every time now. So I do this every single time. Thank you, everybody. If this is your first experience of the Lost Archives,
we're sorry.
This is about right. It's about right. We're looking forward to doing this campaign. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. The space below me that you can see in the overlay is so that we can have guests come in and out as we go. And also so that you can see which particular one we're up to. I'll be updating this. No longer will it say Tales from the Yawning Portal. You'll see a picture below for the Sunless Citadel, which is the chapter we're doing at the moment. So you'll always be able to see which chapter of the Yawning Portal we're up to. It'll be in the overlay below. But from all of us here tonight, thank you so much. Twitch people, don't go anywhere. We are going to go and raid a lovely friend of the channel. I was going to take us across to raid Mims, but we can't now because they've raided us. So we shall go and raid.
Raid them back.
Raid them back. Yeah, get them back.
They're offline. Let's go and raid Corsairs. Let's go and raid Corsairs Cove. I love Corsairs Cove. It's been a hot minute. Let's make sure we go and raid Corsairs Cove and give them some love. I will get that raid up and running. Everybody else, we will see you all next time. We've got our Return of the Giants campaign on Wednesday, Curse of Strahd on Monday, and from now on, Tales of the Yawning Portal on a Tuesday. So,
you know what this does? You know what this means?
What does this
mean?
mean?
You have time to catch up on Avatar.
You've got time to catch up on Avatar. Awesome sauce, everybody. We will see you all again very soon. Until next time, stay safe, stay well. See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Mwah.